So I did get a dive weekend. It's taken me a bit of a while to edit the video, but if you want to skip to the actual diving bit, it's somewhere there is a bit of footage of me preparing the boat for diving. Just one thing that did happen that's worth mentioning is that right at the very last dive, literally I said I'll do one more dive before we go and put the boat up on the shingle. I landed on a clump of rocks and I knocked off one of the drop weights. So let's see if you can see that. Now, it wasn't really a major drama, but it was a bit of a nuisance. So anyway, it wasn't really that big of a problem. It was just, obviously it meant I couldn't dive for any longer, but it was the end of the day anyway. So I just went and put the boat up against the beach and put it away as normal. And then I went and recovered the weight from the seabed. But this now needs to be modified. Obviously I've got to repair that, but I'm going to modify it so it can't be pushed forward. I mean, it must have had quite a whack, because it's very difficult to release them by accident. Okay, so I'm getting Jodie B ready for diving tomorrow. Haven't really got that much to do. She's almost pretty much ready to go all the time. The last thing that I do is I do a pressure test just to check for any leaks. Right, so I just put a load of clamps on as well. I'm just going to very unceremoniously, I'm not going to film this, I'm just going to put my mouth around that, open the valve. You can hear there's pressure in the boat. And I'm going to open it and suck as much air out as I can, then close it. So let's see what we got. To see with the camera a lot of reflection, but there, gauge is reading just over 1/2 psi of pressure, or of negative pressure. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, I'm going to do an experiment, which is something that I started off a while ago and never actually really finished, but I made all the pipe work for it. So this is supposed to be like an emergency lift bag, and I wanted to have it wrapped up somehow in a little like releasable canister, and that was where I kind of gave up really. So I'm just going to wrap these up in Velcro, and that's going to be the sort of mission for the dive, is to see if I can, let's just experiment and see if this works. It's, like I said, a bit of an experiment really. Right, this one I've used a different hose. This is a silicone hose, just because. So the other side has got a plastic hose. This is a silicone one. I have a feeling this one might pump the air into the bottom of the bag better, possibly, whereas the other one might just kink up. Not sure. That's why we're testing it. Right, so I've left it an hour, or over an hour now. And I don't know if you can see, it's really awkward there, but pressure has not changed. I'm still at a bit over 1/2 psi negative pressure. So I'm going to call it a day at that, because I need to go on. So now I'm pretty confident that there are no leaks, so I'm just going to release this. That's how much air I slurped out of my lungs. Undo these. difficult with one hand. I'm just going to change a battery as well in this little thing, which is the one of the water alarms. I've got 2 water alarms on board onto the deck. Okay, scrubber's ready to go. We'll see if this bag holds its seal. They're a bit 50-50 whether they hold or not. I think this one's all right so far. The scrubber actually held its vacuum quite well, actually. It is 5 to 6. It's difficult to video whilst I'm doing all this, but just driving out to the dive site, I'm standing in the tower and steering with my foot. It's my coffee rolling about. I am. You're joking me. I'm mucking about fishing. I'll see if I can see it from underneath. No.
Oh, it's a bass.
Put it back. Hang on. Yeah, okay. So the reason we were mucking around fishing is actually because my brother's got to go and take his boat out the water, which we knew about. So he's got to go for an hour. So we're just going to bob around now and wait just until he gets back, because I don't dive without any diver support. So just going to wait for him to get back. So I'm going to have a cup of tea and some breakfast now. We've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. It looks like really good weather for diving. Okay, so we're good to go. Top side. Right. Checklist. Oxygen is on. External main vents are off. Battery alarms are armed. Battery vents are closed. I'm reading this out for my own reference. Hull check valves open. High pressure air is on. Regulators are on. Comms is on, just do the test. Oxygen monitor is on, 21.4. We're showing. Zero cabin pressure. Yeah, that's zero that. Mains are on. Fans. Scrubbers on. Oxygen. Yes, all good. I'm just going through the checklist. I'm going to go for. I'm setting this for a maximum of 20 minutes. Snorkel valves closed, hatches closed. Okay, here we go. Right, I'm going to dive right now. I'm just going to try these lift bags here now. Oh, it seemed to work, blimey. That one definitely worked. But this one hasn't worked. That one's stuck. So my diver's going to give it a hand. Expect that to work, I really didn't. Yeah, it actually worked. This port side one needed a bit of a hand, but I'm just going to come out now and just yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just hold on one sec. I'm coming out now.
Yeah, I can see the timer.
Okay, diving now. Actually, right, there's the water is just awash. And actually, we are just sinking. Very, very light. I mean, we're almost neutral here. Okay, I'm just on the bottom. I've just almost nailed neutral buoyancy, spot on there. I'm going to move a weight a little bit further back. Checking on pressure. I'm going to see if I can head over towards those scallop beds again. Can you just kind of direct me? Okay, I'll turn around. I'm also interested just to see what the visibility is like through these kind of viewports, because this is what I'm going to get in the new boat. Let's just check oxygen 20, 117 on CO2, so we're good. Let's go for a trundle. Viewport though is it's just the Okay, that's it, back on the beach. Okay, so that's it for today.